Hey guys, welcome back, and here is a speed build. What I have up right now is showing you the EA ID and what house it is. It's the Haunted Gothic Home, and guess who I'm redoing their house? The Goth Family. With that being said, this EA creator, I don't know if they were really, the EA creator, this Sims player, I don't know if they were trying to go for like the goth like household, because it definitely really looks like they did. Like, if they weren't trying to, it still looks cool either way, and I think it's a really cute house, and I would love to play with my Sims in this home. So definitely go ahead and go look at their stuff. I'll obviously put it down in the description like I did with the other one. But yeah, so that being said, this being the Goth Family, I really did try to keep everything, the colors and the style, very, very close to the Goth Family as much as I could. And that thing I just put in the corner, I haven't got to use, and I think it really does fit their family. And this table, from any angle I looked at, just was not centered, so I just gave up, because I was going to be looking at the room mostly from that angle anyways while building. And I also do want to tell you guys that none of these houses, these past two ones I've done, will be up on the gallery, since I didn't build them. I'm just decorating them, and yeah, I just don't think it's fair to those creators who put all this time and effort, and I'm just simply using it as a show. So yeah, but the ones I do build, which will be very few and far between, the ones I do build, I will put up there for you guys. And as you notice, they have a cat treat and a food bowl for a pet. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, the Goth Family doesn't have pets. Not yet. When I go and redo all the townies, like I've mentioned before, I will be giving them pets, and I thought they were very much a cat family. So I'll have to keep that in mind. I should probably write that down somewhere. Also, this light I got with the book nook kit, I believe, it is kind of cute. I really do like it. I thought it was cute. I didn't know it came with it. But yeah, if you guys believe this or not, to tell you the truth, this video was actually 41 minutes long, not being sped up. And now it's down to a 22-minute long video. So yeah. And I did put a little bit more wall decorations, as you'll see in some not in some homes, but in some rooms I didn't. But you'll see that as we go through. I was really struggling with this living room, I'm not gonna lie. I do like how it turned out, I will say that, but I was struggling for a second there. And you're gonna see, I'm so sorry if you guys get dizzy from watching things turn, because when I'm building, I'm constantly turning it to a different angle all the time. So yeah, but here we are. I was putting this rug down. I haven't really used this rug yet, and so I do like it, but I was like, it kept glitching, like it would not let me grab it, so I was like, what the heck? But I really like it. And then I was like kind of conflicted, should I leave a doormat there, what should I do? So I kind of made it work, I think. But yeah, that's probably one of the biggest parts I don't like about the living room, is the two little rugs are right next to each other. So then I decided I was gonna do some wall stuff here. I accidentally clicked on that rug. Do you know how many times I accidentally click on rugs, even when I'm just playing the game? Too many times. Too many times. But I put that little mail thing there, and I put a little broom, because I thought it would fit right there. And I liked that one, but I thought it was too much of a vibrant red, and I didn't realize how big those pictures were. And then I found these custom ones, and I was like, these are kind of cute. So I did kind of like a mini little collage thing. But yeah, so then we're gonna move on to the office. Here I went with like kind of an old-timey looking desk. Thankfully Horse Ranch has a lot of old-timey looking furniture, I will say, yet somehow some of the furniture just looks so comfy and cozy. Like, you'll see in just a second, and I was like, they need a bookcase for sure. but it needs to be kind of space conscious, so I picked this one. So yeah, and then I kind of liked the little red cat bed, or I guess the small pet bed, because it could be for dogs as well, but I didn't know if I vibed with it. And then the same thing with this chair. I went back and forth with the color on the chair, which is actually from Horse Ranch, and that's what I was talking about. That looks so comfy and cozy. I thought it was so cute. But I ended up going with a gray and white tone for the pet bed and a red tone for the chair. And then I tried a different couple plants out, and I was like, this is cute. It brings a little pop of color into here, and it ties in that yellow with the desk. And then I was kind of struggling, like, what I should put in that corner. So I decided to just not think about it, and I put a little plant in the bookshelf. And then here I wasn't going to put a table, but then I decided I want to. So then I was thinking about lights, and I kept thinking back and forth, so I finally figured something to put in that corner. I don't know, there was a lot going through my head trying to make this office since it's such like a unique shape. And then I just used the same little light. I was like, that looks kind of weird, so I was like, what if I could put it right here? And lo and behold, I could. So now, here's the fun part. You get to watch me place objects that aren't supposed to be there. Well, actually, I lied. You're gonna see me place a globe, because I thought that would fit them. But now you're gonna watch me place a plant, and I like something that came with Nifty Knitting. And I lied again. Apparently I saved that for last. There we go, here we go, finally. I just keep telling you guys the wrong things over and over again. But yeah. I don't know, I really enjoyed building this. I took my time, obviously, like, when me voicing this over and after it's sped up and I, like, cut out the beginning and the end of me ending the recording and whatnot, it was 41 minutes long. But with it being sped up, it's 22 minutes, so it shouldn't be too bad for you guys. I try to be conscious about that. So give me your opinions. Would you guys like longer videos? Do you like kind of the mid-length, shorter videos I do? By all means, I probably will never upload a 41-minute video unless you guys really, really want it. But yeah. So I didn't like thinking about it back now. I don't really like how the desk looked with the little clutter objects up top, but I just went with it anyways. And this is what I was talking about. The little nifty knitting thing that came with it. And then I didn't really like how that looked, so then of course I had to redo it 50 times. So yeah, and then I was like, oh my god, we need a rug. So then I go and get a rug, and then I didn't know if I, as you'll see, should place it in the middle or have it up against the desk, or by the little reading nook. Like, I didn't really know what to do, so I just went with up against the desk, Old Faithful. So, yeah, and then I just picked out a random computer, because I think last time we used the boxy, bulky one, so I picked more for a little laptop-looking thing. So, yeah, I was kind of going back and forth with that sink. I liked how it looked, but I also did think it looked too much like a school bathroom. And also, I didn't really know how I wanted the layout of the bathroom to look. So I was kind of struggling with that for a little bit, but I eventually figured it out, I will say. And you'll see that, like, I place this down and I get rid of it, and then I never place it again until, like, the very end. Don't worry, the cat has a litter box. I just go back and add it at the end. So yeah, and then I thought this mirror was cute. I love some of the stuff in Dream Home Decorator. I think it's some of the cutest stuff, and you'll see that I use it time and time again, like the coffee table. And then I was like, I should slow down. The coffee table, the nightstand sometimes, some of the bathroom stuff, the toilets, some of the clutter, the mirrors. What I was gonna say about the living room is the curtains. I never put curtains in my Sims, and so I was really struggling here. So if you guys have any tips and tricks, let me know. But yeah. So then my game started to lag a little bit because of course I was turning it. And then I really didn't know what to put in here. And I was like, okay, maybe I can make this like a dining area and a walkway. Like, you know, because that's kind of how my house is. Like, I have a formal kitchen, and then we have the dining area that's like also connected to the living room. So now, not that this is necessarily connected to the living room, it just happens to be in the walkway between the two rooms. So that's kind of what I mean. But yeah, and I was struggling with deciding if I should put it in the middle, if your Sims, not your Sims, because I won't be uploading this, but, you know, if Bella Goth could get around the table, because this is their home. So I kind of smushed it up against the corner and hoped for the best. Here, I went with a huge kitchen. I like big kitchens. I like all the space you get. I don't necessarily like to cook, but I think if you are somebody who does like to cook, or it's needed, like very randomly, like for holidays or something like that, I think it is very, very useful. At my house, we don't have a lot of counter space, I guess you could say. Like, our kitchen is, I feel like, a pretty normal size, but we don't have a bunch of counters like in this household. The Goth family is what I'm giving them, and we don't have an island either. It's not something we have, which isn't that big of a deal. I know my mom wishes we had more counter space. I actually have an aunt who has some pretty decent sized counter space at her house, and she definitely used it to her full potential for Christmas Eve this past year. So yeah, but I think your Sims find it as an opportunity to set anything and everything down, to be honest with you. So maybe our Sims should have smaller counter spaces, and we should have more. But then again, I've seen a lot of people use counter spaces for reasons to set things down on. Kind of like our Sims. But yeah. So here I'm just decorating. I did put, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I forgot to put a dishwasher in the kitchen. That's unfortunate. But I did put a microwave, and I think it might be the popcorn machine. And then I started decorating, and then here, we're gonna sit here for at least a good, even sped up, a good couple minutes, me trying to place this. And I still didn't place it in the middle. I'm gonna be so real. Spoil it for you guys. I did not place it in the middle, the center. It's kind of leaning towards one center versus the other. And I just gave up. I was like, I can't. After messing with the little, oh my gosh, I guess shelf. I'm totally blanking on the word. I've been doing this for too long today, guys. But after messing with that, I literally, like, I couldn't do it. So yeah. Also, I got sidetracked because my ferret, I own a ferret, she is sleeping at the end of my bed, and it's so funny. If you guys want me to, I'm gonna take a picture either way, because who would I be to not take a picture of my baby like that? My ferret is my baby. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate with like other pets and stuff like that. And not even just pets, but I know people feel that way about cars or certain objects and stuff like that. It's something that's special to you. But anyways, if you guys want me to, in my next video, you'll have to let me know down at the comments if you want me to put a picture at the very end of the video or something like that of my ferret, because she's literally like almost laying up against a pillow, like resting her head on a pillow and using the blankets as a blanket, and it's really funny to see. My dog also does the same thing. She'll lay her head up against, like, on a pillow and lay long ways, like, stretched out. So it's just funny to see. So I can upload a picture of that, but you guys will have to let me know down in the comments. Yeah. So finally we move upstairs. And who it's not my video or me decorating or interior designing a home if I don't have 50 bajillion lights. Then I put this wallpaper that I had in the bathroom downstairs upstairs, and I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about re-wallpapering some of the rooms, but I just said, whatever, I've probably been doing this for like 2 hours now. I lose all sense of time and reality when I play The Sims, and sometimes it's literally amazing to just do that. It's a great de-stressor for me personally. And then when I was looking, I found these really cute flowers that came with Love Struck that I guess I've overlooked, and I thought they were so cute. And now we're moving on to the master bedroom, so it would be Mortimer and Bella Goth's bedroom. But in the hallway with the little table and the flowers, I left those 2 spaces open for, like, if I wanted to go in and play The Sims, or not play The Sims, but play with the Goth family, I could put, like, you know, achievements or decorations that The Sims made or something like that on there to display. And sometimes I like doing that, because oftentimes I feel like I fill every space up with a clutter object when I'm building and decorating the house, and then when it comes to playing, my Sims will like get promoted and they have like a little something, you know, that they can display somewhere, and I have nowhere to display it. So sometimes I have to be conscious of that. Here I felt like obviously the rooms are smaller, so I didn't get to add as much, but I really would have loved to add a vanity for Bella. But thankfully I had that little like closet that a full length body mirror. Cute, love it, and it's space conscious. And then I was thinking the whole time about adding a little stool. So, and here you can see I almost went for it, and then I kind of like second guessed myself. But I put a candle down for the lighting, because like I said before in my last video, if you didn't watch it or you didn't catch it or whatever, I normally put a plant on one bedside table and then like a lamp, like some sort of candle or lamp or something on the other side. I watched another Sims creator, and now I can't remember who off the top of my head, but they did it and I thought it was a marvelous idea, so I decided to do it as well. So credit to them, even though I can't remember who it was. But here we're in Cassandra's room, and so I try to tie in purple and kind of like a pink purple tone, because I think her room that like came with base game like EA did, I think it has like a purple pink tone, but I still try to add the dark like black and everything. And I gave her the bigger room so I could give her a bigger bed since she is a teen. And yeah, so as you see, I did try to add a vanity, but it just didn't fit, so I went for this tiny like desk instead, and I think it was a good idea. And now that I'm thinking about it, like voicing this over and going back and watching it, I don't think I've ever not put a computer on a desk. So it was I remember feeling like I'm missing something. Not really. And then I added some plants, of course, because I think it really ties the room in together when you have plants and whatnot. Added a little pet bed for the cat. And then it was time to like decorate, like plants and clutter objects and rugs and everything. So here I put this little animal plant. I thought it was cute. Why not? 'Cause she's not a young adult, she's not an adult, but she's also not a child. She's a teen, so she's in that awkward phase, and like, you know, depending on like if she's 13 or if she's more 16, I feel like there would still be some little cutesy stuff. But I also put some like makeup and stuff up there because she is a teenager. So I put down a rug, and then I just gave her the same candle, just a different swatch. And then I was like, I should do like some sort of like poster, like band posters or something, because she is a teenager, like I keep saying. So I thought about this at first, and I was like, that looks too kiddish to me. And I got rid of it. I scratched that, and I found some more posters that were kind of purple pink, and I just went with it. And then over here, I put some little lights, just like string lights, because I had them. So story time. Basically, when I was younger and becoming a teenager, like very young teenager, like 13, stuff like that, I wanted a teenager room, is what I told my mom. And so they thankfully redid my room for me, and they put these little like fairy like string lights around my bed, kind of up against the wall. And I did actually use them for a while, and then the batteries ran out and I lost the remote a long time ago, so now they just hang out there. But I think they're cute. Here I'm doing Alexander's room, and he is a child in The Sims 4. So I added some little kid stuff, and I added like a little pop of color, but I still kept the black tones. So yeah, I definitely liked what I did, and I could not get over my last build. I used that little like suitcase book bag thing, and I absolutely loved it. So yeah, I can't get over it. I did put a little black cat up there because maybe their cat that they own is a black cat. I don't know, we'll have to see when we go and redo townies. Then I added that frog rug because I never get to use it, and a little kid lamp. And that was pretty much it for his room. So then I did the last room, which was a bathroom. And I just kind of did basically what I did there, but I added a little shower that came with Love Struck. That's like in the wall. And then I thought, where am I going to put this litter box? So unfortunately, I had to put it in the kitchen. But yeah, guys, so that... Oh, I lied. I added some stuff in the backyard and on the front porch. Well, the back porch, not the backyard. So yeah, I added a plant, some outdoor looking plants in a trash can, and back here I added a grill and a little chess table. So yeah, but as this video is coming to an end, I just want to remind you guys to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family if they're into this kind of stuff. You know, I'm always down for more tips and tricks with building. Just let me know, and don't forget to check out that creator that I mentioned. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you very, very soon with another speed build. Bye!